Killswitch Engage, tribute to the fallen. Nick,
Yes.
what'd you think about that song? Anything?
Speechless.
Speechless. All right, time for our weather report. Today was a high of 82, very warm and sunny. Tonight's going to be clear and mild with a low of 60. And tomorrow, partly sunny and very warm, a high of 78. This weather report's brought to you by Iona College. Move the world.
If, you're strong enough to do it, as opposed to me.
I mean, this is a David and Goliath story. I mean, are we strong enough to move the world?
That would be... You have to have quite a lot of strength.
I think so.
It'd be like Bill Kazmaier or Mariusz Pudzianowski level strength.
Wow, I haven't seen one of those strongman competitions in a while.
You don't watch the Met-Rex World's Strongest Man?
I used to. I haven't seen him in a while.
It's like on ESPN 45 at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, the 45 ESPNs that everyone knows about.
Pretty much are at this point.
There are. All right, so the first song you heard, great song, Asylum by
it
Disturbed.
was.
Disturbed on hiatus, of course. I explained last show. They're on hiatus after their B-side release, The Lost Children. We actually played a song, Run, off their B-side last time. No signs of the band getting back together anytime soon. I mean, I want them to come back, but David Drummond, the singer, he's in a new band called Device, and it's a weird techno metalcore kind of a thing, and
well, maybe they're just taking some time off, trying to everyone do their own projects, and then after a while bring it all back together.
No, I agree totally, and it's just it's upsetting because they are a great band. They have great riffs, great lyrics, and he has such a unique voice that even if he's in a different band, you'd still know it sounds like Disturbed. There's no way he's getting away from it, even if they don't get
Absolutely
back together.
Not.
So, but
a lot of these singers, especially older singers from the 70s, 80s, the music I prefer to listen to, you can tell, like a Van Halen song from an AC/DC song. One of the reasons being who's singing it.
Exactly.
Early on the show,
even Avenged Sevenfold, who we're going to play actually off the next set, a very distinctive voice. You know it's Avenged Sevenfold. You know it's M Shadows when he's singing.
Yeah, or like, if you listen to Van Halen, you were saying to me before that you were having problems with the levels because
David Lee Roth.
because of the way David Lee Roth sings. But if you listen to him and you listen to Brian Johnson singing AC/DC,
right,
they're two different songs.
Definitely. And you know what? Even
and
if you want to stay in Van Halen, when Hagar was singing,
yes,
it's still different. It
is.
When Hagar was singing, it doesn't sound like Van Halen.
Absolutely.
The only thing that sounds like Van Halen is Eddie Van Halen. The guitarists really pretty much stay the same in style. But when you listen to the Hagar generation of Van Halen, you're like, okay, this is a new band. I don't,
Yeah.
If it were to play on the radio and if you didn't know the song in particular, you probably would never guess it's Van Halen.
There's always the running joke that the Sammy Hagar version was known as Van Hagar.
Yes, Van Hagar.
It was quite different than
Sam Hagar is actually in a band, or was in a band called Chickenfoot.
Yes,
with
Chickenfoot.
Satriani.
Yes, Joe Satriani actually will be at the Beacon Theater.
He will be. He will.
Very soon.
He will. If you want to get your tickets, I'm sure they're on LiveNation.com, wherever tickets are sold for him.
Just go bother OSD. They'll probably give you some fun.
Yeah, go to OSD. See if they'll do a Joe Satriani trip. All right, so the second song off that was a tribute to the Fallen. We actually played it last show. I wanted to play it again.
We played it twice.
It's so good we played it twice off their new album, Killswitch's new album, with their original singer. And they got him back. The singer from As Daylight Dies, I think the album's called out. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it. But the old album with the
quote him.
Do not quote me. Do not. The old album with the older singer who did the cover of Holy Diver and My Curse. He's no longer with the band, I think, because of health issues. And I think the transition back to someone who they know already, instead of getting another new singer, I think was a very smart move on their part, and it's helping out. This is their first album released after the whole generation with the older singer.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a comeback that I agree with, and
promising too.
Yeah, it's a great album. Listen to the album, get the album. It's on iTunes. I think it's $9.99 for the album, which is not totally bad.
Not bad at all.
Same thing with Hail of the King. Speaking of Hail of the King, Avenged Sevenfold, their new drummer, 25 years old. He's doing pretty good. They're starting to acclimate with him. He's not the Rev. He's not going to replace everyone, of course, but he's
seamless transition, by the way.
Yeah, oh, thank you very much. I try. All right, so speaking of Avenged Sevenfold, again, a second seamless transition. We're going to play a song off the new album, Coming Home. The song's called Coming Home off the new album Hail to the King. And then we're going to play some more Skillet. A song called Awaken Alive. Yes, a little surprise for you, Nick. As always, you can be listening to us on live365.com or ustream.com by searching WICR. You can also like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/WICR, Iona College Radio, and follow us on Twitter, Twitter handle at IonaWICR. All right.
Breathe.
So, I don't breathe. This is Coming Home by Avenged Sevenfold.
I've been away, searching for a reason, another purpose to find. I've sailed the seas, fought my many demons. I've looked to gods in the skies. I've stood in hell, where many had to suffer. I stared the devil